So I'm about to do my 70 sit-ups. I have got to do 60 wall push-ups. I have graduated up to 60, and I am telling you, I am feeling it. But the most important thing is I'm feeling my stomach muscles. I haven't seen my stomach muscles since I was like, geez, before I started having kids. Like seriously, I haven't, I was able to maintain my weight when the kids were little, but you know, I spent a lot of time with the kids outside and doing things with the kids, and we had to walk for groceries and all sorts of things. So yeah, so you know, I kept myself in fairly good shape. Now, you know, at 64, things have changed, and so I am going to do my sit-ups and my push-ups, and you know, I'm pleased at this age that I can even do it. So let's get to it. It's not the prettiest thing, but whatever works, right? So here, let's start. Here we go. You know, I never thought at 64 that I was going to be so focused on my health or my fitness. And I mean, it's not hurting me in any way. I am totally, oh, my stomach muscles are just screaming. I had to really push those last couple of ones. Now, I'm finding that, I mean, as I said, as a senior in Canada, toward the end of the month, it gets a little tight on the groceries. And so, you know, I made chili the other day. It was absolutely amazing, non-inflammatory. Got rid of the lectins because the can of beans, kidney beans that I use, they're cooked at a high heat. And so I don't get the lectins with them. But there is something that I changed in my diet that has affected me in a negative way. I had gone to purchase organic kefir, and there's a particular one that I purchased. I purchased the Meadow organic kefir, and I purchased a different one because it was cheaper. It was $5.49, whereas the organic Meadow kefir is $6.49, sometimes $7, depending on what store you go to. Anyway, so I bought this organic goat kefir, and I have never tried it before, and I don't think I'll be purchasing it ever again. There was big clumps in it. Now, I don't know if that's normal, but it tasted awful. It's got a very thick taste. Now it might be just an acquired taste that you get used to over time, but I don't like it. So it's a more sour taste. Now it might be good. That might be good for you. I'm not sure. I haven't researched it, but I really don't think I will purchase it anymore because it's not agreeing with my body. I have had, since I took it, the other day I took it with my supplements, and I have had leaky gut, today, really bad. And the only thing different that I have done is the goat kefir. So obviously, with my body type, perhaps Ayurvedic, my body type being, I think it's Vata, I don't think I can do that. So I'm going to opt to take the other one, the Organic Meadow. I'm going to see if I can find it. I mean, it is coming close to the end of the month, so I will be able to get it. I will be able to, work it into my budget. So, but as I said, toward the end of the month, things get really, really tight, and tight in all ways. I mean, financially, and the bills have to be paid, and you have to replenish the stock that you've used for the previous month, food-wise, right? So I do that. And I think this time I'm going to focus on replenishing my meat stores and perhaps some of my canned goods, because I don't purchase a lot of canned goods, but I'm going to see about getting some kidney beans because of the fact that there's no lectins in the canned ones, or very low because they're cooked at a high heat. So I don't like the fact that there may be other things added to it, but sometimes I got to kind of weigh my options, right? So I do have to replenish my cinnamon, my chili, my cayenne, my oregano, which I haven't been able to find, which is odd. I haven't been able to find it at the grocer where I deal. So I desperately need to find some oregano and things like that. So I am going to do that. I'm focusing on that at the end of the month. I have started, I did tell you that I was writing a children's book. Now, if it gets published, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to try to do that. I think it's called Desktop. But, I want to do it because I want to do it. I've always wanted to do it, so I'm going to do it. And I did. I have the first chapter finished. I'm starting on the second chapter. It's about a little girl and her circle of friends, okay? And that's as far as I'm going to take it. But it's fun. It's I think that it is educational, and for me, just not even the book being fun, but the fact that writing it, I'm accomplishing something that I've always wanted to do. So I'm going through my bucket list, and to publish it would be an amazing thing. So I've had children, some of my children have written, in fact, I think all three of them have written books when they were in the younger years in school, and they were good. They were very, very good. I do have some artistry, some little artists in my my little circle. So almost every one of my children is very, very artistic and very creative in different ways. So, even writing a book, I don't really have to do my own pictures. I mean, I don't have to do my own illustrations. I could ask one of my kids to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I am accomplishing it. I am doing it. I did go online and I found a little cheat sheet for those who are writing their very first book. So I found that, and it's for a cheat sheet for writing children's books, and I found it on Pinterest, and it worked. And I did a couple of journal entries. I think there was 31-day journal challenge. I did that. So, the writing part of my personality, when I was a young girl in grade school, I loved English class. I loved English class. I was very creative in my writing. I was always very good with my grammar and things like that. So, there's a part of me that just wants to continue that process. I'm open to learning more things and more skills. Just because you're 64 doesn't mean that you've stopped learning, okay? And even the fact with my channel, and I research everything. I research exercises, I research food and diet and things like that. Even how to, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this. Fitness. We're talking about fitness. So let me get comfortable here. So I was watching Pinterest the other day, and there was a little Chinese girl, little tiny, little, I don't know how they stay so little, I'm so lucky. Anyway, she was doing exercises, and she was talking about this little chunk of change I have here, right? And she was saying how to exercise it, but I was directed to her channel by Dr. Bird on one of his videos, said go check out this link, and so I went to check it out. And if you want to tighten this up, okay, it's not by lifting heavy weights, it's by movement, right? And so what she was doing is she was actually doing exercises that kind of like go with your flow. It's not like lifting heavy weights or, you know, trying to build up. It's actually more simple exercises. It's just moving, it's just basically moving your arms in different directions, like, and that's what I took from it. I mean, she has a way of doing it, but like, you know, if it's moving, you're going to tighten it. You need to move it in order to tighten it, right? But it doesn't, it's not just a muscle isolation, okay? It's not where you just isolate that one muscle. You have to work a lot of the muscles because it's all joined, right? There's a thing called fascia or something like that. I'll put it down below. Anyway, it's underneath that first layer of skin, and it holds everything together. And once, like my age, I'm 64, you lose that. I think it's called fascia. Anyway, you lose that tightness that it has, which I really did. Anyway, so I mean, it's true. It's not a lie, right? So you lose that, and so you have to keep exercising that. And so the only way to do that is to, I think what she said is like to isolate this. You're working on trying to tighten this, right? What can I say? I got it. I'm not. This is a true channel, so I'm showing you the bare facts, right? So anyway, you have to not isolate the muscle, but you have to work. Oh, I'm just going off on a tangent. You have to work the muscles lower than the muscle that you are trying to isolate, right? So this, I would do the whole gamut, right? I would, turn it like that, and I would move it up like that, where you're moving all the muscles from here up, right? Not just this part, right? And so she was doing all these exercises where she was basically just like, I mean, we did this in grade school. I remember doing this in grade school. I didn't think it was a big deal, right? But apparently it is. Apparently it is. That's how you work on that part. And this is one of the exercises I think that she was doing. Anyway, it's the one that I'm doing because I feel it. I feel it. I really do feel it. Like, I need to get rid of this. Everything else is toning up except for that little chunk of change there. I could probably wear one of those armbands and just kind of hold it in, right? But that's not the point of this whole thing. So the point of the whole thing is that you have a layer of tissue underneath your skin, okay, that literally holds your body together. And I think it's called fascia. And you have to tone that as well as toning your muscles, right? So I'm working on toning that, and I've been doing a lot of these rotating exercises. And I'm telling you, sit there and do 20 of those, right? Do 20, and you will see how you feel. I mean, I don't just feel it here, I'm feeling it right up in here, right? So you twist, you turn, you twist. That's it. And doing on both, like, I don't know if I can do it on both because, well, maybe I can. I haven't been. I've only been isolating one at a time. But apparently this is what you do to tighten that. So, and I mean, you can do it up this way, right? You're working different muscles. Like, look at how my muscles are working, right? It's like you're twisting them. You're turning. I can see right here. This is where the problem is. It's not too bad when you put your hands up because it all hangs down, but when you put your hand like that. Anyway, those are the exercises that I'm focusing on. So I just wanted to get on here and say hi and let you know that, yes, I am still doing 70 sit-ups. And I feel it. I feel it in my core. I'm feeling like, I mean, look at this. This is unbelievable. This is like seriously unbelievable. And I have got no stretch marks. I get no wrinkles. So I'm using the castor oil. Like I said, I massage it downwards onto my stomach. I might be able to show you on here. I'm not really sure if I can, but I will attempt to show you how I use the castor oil. And I literally use this part of my arm to like massage it into my skin, right? So I'm kind of like working my arms, and I'm working my stomach muscles, but I'm getting that blood flow, and that's what you need. You need to get that oxygen and that blood flow to that particular part of the body. So I'm not a fitness guru. I mean, I got a few areas that really need to be worked on, but I'm honest. I'm being honest. This is one hell of a journey. This has been one hell of a journey. I have learned so much about myself, about my resilience, about my determination, my perseverance, okay? These are all aspects of my personality that I didn't focus on. I was busy raising kids and trying to keep a job and trying to find a place to live, and we moved a lot. And, you know, it was hard to find a place where I could get one contract that would last a long time, right? So the truth is, it's been a rough road. It's been a rough road. So I never focused on me. I was focused on everything else. So I didn't have time for me, but now I focus on me. So I'm focusing on getting those push-ups done. I have got, I think, 60 to do. I'm going to try to do 65. Yesterday I did 65, but I was sore after I finished it. So I am going to today, if I can do it, I will. As long as I can get 60 out, I'm okay with that. But I just wanted you to know that I haven't given up. I am still doing it. I'm still achieving. I'm still persevering, and I am damn determined to get my health back and to start my life. This is the last leg of my journey, okay? I have had many lifetimes. And I mean, if you look at it right, you have from childhood to like your elementary school years, and that's 1, and then from elementary to high school, that's 2, and then high school to university, that's 3, right? There's a different lifetime in each of those segments. And then I went into child rearing and marriage, and then being a single woman, being divorced, okay? I went through all those lifetimes, right? And now this is my elder years. So this is the last leg of the journey, perhaps. And I want to live it to the best of my ability, and that's what I plan on doing. So, yeah, I'm very determined. I'm going to be around for a while yet. So I shall see you in the next video. The good Lord be willing.